Hi there! Today I'm going to show you how I finish my prints. This is the Deadpool bust. Let's see it. First thing you have to do to finish your prints is to get rid of those imperfections that you have on your 3D print. I use a sharp knife to do it, and then apply some filler to all the imperfections you get. Now you just have to sand all the model and clean it, and you're ready to apply some primer. I've used some red primer I've had in hand, which is very good for Deadpool. Just apply some thin layers and check for imperfections, and you are ready to wet sand it with some 500-degree sandpaper. Now for the fun part, this is the shading technique. You just apply a darker color on all the recesses. This will improve the shadows. Now you have to paint the red parts of the uniform. I've started with a darker tone of red, and slowly I'm going to build up the colors with brighter tones of red. This will give you some depth to the uniform, and the color isn't just plain red. Sometimes on your builds you have just have to use your imagination, and so I've decided to use a net and apply some darker paint to the net to achieve that look of the Deadpool uniform. A little bit textured, I think. I think it turned out okay. Now time for the darkest areas. Nothing fancy here. Just paint all the parts you need very carefully. And sometimes I use an air dryer just to speed up the process. All the details are already painted. Just take all the time you need for the details, because it's the details that will make pop up your model. Now time for some weathering techniques. I use a lighter brown color on these leather parts, and in this piece of equipment I just use silver paint to make some scratches. To improve the shadow areas, I just apply a dark wash. Finally, the last parts, the base and the swords, I just apply some scratches on the base using some foam and silver paint. And for the blood, I've just used some gloss varnish and red paint. Now for the details again, I've just painted a smile on my inkjet. I thought it would look cool, the chest of the Deadpool. Then I 3D printed some pointy objects just to hurt the Deadpool. I printed 2 arrows, and with some carbon rods I just punctured the model and stick the arrows on Deadpool busts. I've also printed a dagger, or half a dagger at least. And this is the dagger after the pimp my dagger, and I'm going to just stick it in here. I thought that a screwdriver would be nice, so I printed 1 screwdriver and stick it in the Deadpool belly. Finally, I've printed a shuriken, and I'm just going to stick this on the Deadpool head with some epoxy glue. Now for the blood, I've just mixed some gloss varnish and red paint, and you just have to apply it on all the O's and cones on the Deadpool. Finally it is finished, and as you can see, all the details make this model just pop. Just remember that after you print your model, you just may make it whatever you want, and paint with the colors you want, apply all the details you want. The imagination is the limit. Hope you liked this video, and please just subscribe my channel for more, and hope to see you on my next build. See you!